Howdy, partner. How are you on this Mother's Day today? I hope you're very good. Sorry. Do not mean to offend any Americans out there. I know that was an atrocious accent. I do indeed apologise. But hey, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on Mothering Sunday, or as Americans call it, Mother's Day. Although that's become increasingly prevalent in this country as well. So, in the ramp up to the various footballing competitions around the world, the international break in March, of course, and the Euros come the summer, I decided to go for the best player from each nation across the world. And I have started off with North America. Not entirely too sure why, but I have. And I will be going in a geographical area. So I hope you all very much enjoy this video. Let's start off with Canada. Alphonso Davies. I don't think many people were surprised which I said that, although he was actually a Liberian citizen by birth. Davies was called up to numerous Canadian under-15 and under-18 camps in 2014 and 2015. On March the 17th, 2016, he was called up to the Canadians under-20s squad for a friendly against England's under-20s. In November 2016, Davies attended a Canadian under-17 camp, where he scored against Jamaica. In 2016, he was named the Canadian under-17 Male Player of the Year for his performances with the under-17 and under-20 squads in friendlies. In March 2017, Davies stated in an interview that to be able to represent Canada, it is one of my dreams. In 2017, he was named the Canadian under-17 Male Player of the Year for a second time due to his performances with the senior team. Being a Ghanaian-born and of Liberian descent, Davies was eligible to play for both the Ghana's national team and for Liberia's national team. And on June 6, 2017, Davies passed his citizenship test and officially became a citizen of Canada, making him eligible to play for Canada's national team. On the same day, Davies was added to a senior team camp for a friendly against Curacao, as well as Canada's preliminary 40-man roster for the 2017 Gold Cup. Davies would debut for the senior team in the friendly against Curacao at the age of 16, making him the youngest player ever to have played for the national team. On June 27th, Davies was named to the final 23-man squad for the 2017 Gold Cup. In Canada's first match of that tournament, Davies scored twice in a 4-2 victory over French Guiana. The goals made him the youngest goal scorer in the Gold Cup history. He scored in their second match against Costa Rica to earn a 1-1 draw. Davies went on to win the Golden Boot as the tournament's top scorer. The young player of the tournament award and was included in the tournament's best 11 selection. On May 30th, 2019, Davies was named to the squad for the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Davies was called up for a pair of the 2019-20 CONCACAF Nations League A matches against Cuba on September 7th and 10th, 2019. In the second match, Davies scored the decisive goal in a 1-0 victory for Canada. In October of 2019, Davies would help lead Canada to their first win over the United States in 34 years, scoring the opening goal for their CONCACAF Nations League match, which ended 2-0. On to the US of A. I've got Christian Pulisic. Pulisic, I think he's of Croatian descent, represented the United States at the under-15s and under-17s levels. He captained the under-17s team at the 2015 FIFA Under-17 World Cup, where he scored a goal and assist in 3 games. During his 2 years with the team, Pulisic scored a total of 20 goals in 34 games. Pulisic had been eligible to play internationally for Croatia also, but declined the opportunity. On March the 27th, 2016, Pulisic was called up to the senior team by head coach Jurgen Klinsmann ahead of a World Cup qualifying game against Guatemala. 2 days later, he made his debut in that match, a 4-0 win at the MAPFRE Stadium in Columbus, in Ohio, as an 81st minute substitute for Graham Zusi. He thus became the youngest American to play in a World Cup qualifier. Pulisic was included in the senior squad for the Copa America Centenario, which was hosted by the United States. A week later, he became the youngest player to score for the United States in the modern era, when he put a late goal in a 4-0 friendly against visiting side Bolivia. Not really sure what they class as a modern era, but who knows. On September 2nd, 2016, Pulisic recorded 2 goals and assists in a World Cup qualifying match in a 6-0 victory over St. Vincent and the Grenadines, thereby becoming the youngest person to score in a World Cup qualifier for the US and the youngest player to score a brace in American history. In the following match against Trinidad and Tobago, he broke another youth record by becoming the youngest American to start a World Cup qualifying match in the following year of qualification on June 8th. Pulisic scored both goals in a 2-0 victory over Trinidad and Tobago. In the last 2 matches of qualification, Pulisic scored a goal in each, a 4-0 victory over Panama and a 2-1 defeat to Trinidad and Tobago. He finished the 5th round as the top scorer with 5 goals. Despite his strong performances, the United States failed to qualify for 2018 FIFA World Cup. The loss to Trinidad and Tobago is considered the most shambolic performance in American soccer history, or football, as everyone else involved seems to call it. On November the 20th, 2018, Pulisic became the youngest player to captain the United States national team in Italy, in which Pulisic was 20 years old and 60 days. For Mexico, I've gone with Raul Jimenez. In 2012, Jimenez was selected by coach Luis Fernando Tena to participate in that year's Toulon tournament with the under-23 side. Jimenez managed to score Mexico's 3rd goal in the 4-2 victory over the Netherlands in the semi-finals of the 30th of May. Mexico would subsequently win the final, defeating Turkey 3-0, with Jimenez earning his starting berth and playing 65 minutes. Jimenez made the final cut to the squad participating in the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. He made his Olympics debut in the group stage against South Korea on the 26th of July, which ended in 0-0 draw, with Jimenez coming in as a substitute and coming close to scoring a late goal, with the ball ricocheting off the goalkeeper's left-hand post. He subsequently made appearances against Switzerland, Senegal, Japan and Brazil in the final, coming on as a substitute in those matches. Mexico would go on to defeat Brazil 2-1 and win the gold medal. Jimenez made his debut for the senior national team in a 1-1 draw against Denmark on the 30th of January 2013, coming on as the second-half substitute. On the 20th of May 2013, Jimenez was named in the 23-man squad participating in the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup held in Brazil, and featured in all 3 group games for a combined 96 minutes. On the 22nd of June, he was named in the starting 11 for the 3rd match against Japan, being substituted off in the 90th minute for Javier Aquino in Mexico's 2-0 victory. On the 26th of June 2013, it was announced that Jimenez was included in Mexico's 23-man squad for the 2013 CONCACAF Gold Cup, replacing midfielder David Cabrera due to injury. He was a starter and played in every group match and managed to score against Canada in Mexico's 2-0 win on the 11th of July. On the 20th of July, Jimenez scored the only goal in the quarter-final victory over Trinidad and Tobago. Mexico would be eliminated by Panama in the during the World Cup qualifying match against Panama on the 11th of October 2013, in which Mexico needed a victory to not complicate the qualification process. Jimenez would go on to score a bicycle kick goal that led to Mexico's 2-1 victory. The goal would go on to win the 2013 edition of CONCACAF goal of the year. On the 5th of June 2014, Jimenez was confirmed in coach Miguel Herrera's final 23-man team, participating in the 2014 FIFA World Cup. He did not appear in Mexico's opener against Cameroon. On the 17th of June, Jimenez made his World Cup debut against host nation Brazil, entering as a substitute for Giovanni dos Santos in the 84th minute. In Mexico's second game of the 2015 Copa America tournament against host Chile, Jimenez headed from a corner to give Mexico the 2-1 lead in an eventual 3-3 draw at the Estadio Nacional. In their next match against Ecuador on the 19th of June, he scored from a penalty spot after Gabriel Achilla brought down Hugo Ayala. But the 2-1 defeat saw Mexico eliminated in last place in their group. Jimenez was called up by Juan Carlos Osorio to participate in the Copa America Centenario. He made 3 appearances but did not score. Jimenez was included in the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup roster. He scored his only goal in the tournament against New Zealand to tie the game at 1-1. The team would go on to win the match 2-1. Jimenez was named in Mexico's 23-man final squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. He will go on to appear as a substitute in both the first group stage match against Germany and the round of 16 match against Brazil, but he did not score. On the 5th of June 2019, Jimenez was included in Mexico's squad for the CONCACAF Gold Cup. In the team's debut match against Cuba, Jimenez scored twice in the El Tri's 7-0 victory. He scored the third goal in a 3-1 victory over Martinique as Mexico topped Group A and advanced to the knockout round. In the quarter-final match against Costa Rica, Jimenez scored in the 1-1 draw, subsequently missing his penalty in the Mexico's 5-4 shootout victory. In the semi-final match against Haiti on the 2nd of July, Jimenez scored the game's only goal via the penalty spot after being fouled in the first half of extra time. In the final against the United States, Jimenez provided a backheel pass for Jonathan dos Santos goal, the only one of the match, as Mexico won their 8th Gold Cup. He was awarded the Golden Ball Award, playing in all 6 of Mexico's matches and scoring 5 goals. On the 15th of November 2019, Jimenez scored a brace and contributed an assist in El Tri's 3-0 victory over Panama. Going further south still, we have Guatemala with Antonio Lopez. Despite being born in Mexico, his Guatemalan ancestry allowed Lopez to be summoned by the Guatemala national team, since his grandfather on his maternal side is from Quetzaltenango in Guatemala. On the 23rd of September 2020, he received his first call for Guatemala by manager Amarini Villa Toro, a friendly match against Mexico. For Belize, we got Tony Rocha. In September 2019, Rocha was called into the Belize national team for its CONCACAF Nations League match against French Guiana and Grenada. He made his international debut on September 8, 2019 in Belize's 2-1 loss to Grenada. For El Salvador is Nelson Bonilla. Bonilla made his debut for El Salvador on the 23rd of May 2012, away to New Zealand in a 2-2 draw. Bonilla scored his first goal for El Salvador on the 27th of May 2012 against Moldova, with his team going on to win 2-0. For Honduras, I've gone with Albert Ellis. Ellis first represented Honduras at under-17 level in a 2013 CONCACAF Under-17 Championship qualifying match on the 7th of December 2012, picking up a goal in a 5-2 win over El Salvador. In their next match, Ellis scored a hat-trick to help Honduras defeat Costa Rica 3-0. He finished as top scorer with 4 goals and helped Honduras finish top of the Central American group. Ellis featured in the 2013 CONCACAF Under-17 Championship, where he scored once and helped Honduras finish 4th. At the 2013 FIFA Under-17 World Cup, Elias made 4 appearances and helped Honduras reach the quarter-finals. On September 30th, 2014, Elias was called up by head coach Hernan Medford to the Honduras national football team. He made his senior debut on the 9th of October 2014 in a friendly match against Mexico, which was a 2-0 loss. After making 4 senior appearances, Elias played on the Honduras under-21s team at the 2014 Central American and Caribbean Games, where he made 2 appearances and Honduras finished 4th. He was also part of the Honduras under-20 team that played at the 2015 CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. Elias scored 4 goals in 6 games to help Honduras to a 3rd place finish and qualify for the 2015 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. At the Under-20 World Cup, Elias appeared in all 3 group matches, but was unable to help Honduras advance past the group stage. Elias led the Honduras Under-23s team to a 2nd place finish at the 2015 CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship by scoring 4 goals in 5 games, including a brace in a 2-0 semi-finals win over the United States. He was named to the best 11 of the tournament and finished as top scorer. Elias returned to the senior national team in December 2015. He scored his first goal and 2nd international goals in a friendly match against Cuba on the 16th of December 2015. On the 25th of March 2016, Elias scored his first goal and competitive senior match, scoring once in a 2-2 draw with El Salvador in a World Cup qualification match. On the 25th of July 2016, Elias was named to the Honduras Under-23 squad to play at the 2016 Olympics. He appeared in all 6 of Honduras' games and scored 2 goals, including the winning goal in the quarterfinals match against South Korea, as he helped Honduras finish 4th place. On June 29th, 2017, Elias was named to the 23-man squad for the 2017 Gold Cup. He made 4 appearances and helped Honduras reach the quarterfinals, where they fell 1-0 to Mexico. On June 6th, 2019, Fabian Cuito named Elias to the 23-man squad for the 2019 Gold Cup. However, it was a disappointing tournament for Honduras and Elias as he failed to score in his 3 appearances, and Honduras finished last in their group. For Nicaragua, I've gone with Juan Barrera. Barrera made his debut for Nicaragua in a January 2009 UNCAF Nations Cup match against El Salvador and has earned a total of 56 caps, scoring 18 goals. He has represented his country in 4 FIFA World Cup qualification matches and played at the 2009 and 2011 UNCAF Nations Cup, as well as the 2009 CONCACAF Gold Cup. For Costa Rica, I've gone for that well-known goalkeeper, Keylor Navas. Navas was a part of the Costa Rican national team that played in the 2003 FIFA Under-17 World Championship held in Finland. He was called up for the senior national team for the first time in August 2006 to play a friendly tournament in Europe against Austria and Switzerland. He was a member of a team that won the 2006 Central American and Caribbean Games. Navas gained his debut senior cap on the 11th of October 2008 in a 4-1 away victory over Suriname in the 3rd round of qualification for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which qualified the team into the next stage. 4 days later at the Estadio Ricardo Saprissa, he kept his first international clean sheet in a 2-0 victory over Haiti. The team eventually reached the intercontinental playoffs of the tournament, losing narrowly to Uruguay. Navas was also a member of the Costa Rican squad that finished runners-up in the 2009 UNCAF Nations Cup. Navas appeared with Los Ticos in 2 CONCACAF Gold Cup competitions, being named the best goalkeeper in the 2009 edition as he helped his country reach the semi-finals. He returned to help them to the quarterfinals 2 years later, but missed the 2013 tournament through injury, suffering the same fate again, unfortunately, in 2015. Navas made his debut in the FIFA World Cup on the 14th of June 2014, appearing in a 3-1 group stage win against Uruguay in Fortaleza. and started the other two games only conceding a single goal as Costa Rica qualified for the knockout stages as group winners for the first time. On the 29th of June, in the round of 16 match against Greece, Navas was named man of the match after several saves in normal time and a save from Theofanis Gekas' kick during the penalty shootout, which led to Costa Rica reaching the quarterfinals for the first time ever. He ended the tournament with 3 clean sheets from 5 matches, as the country was knocked out by the Netherlands after a penalty shootout, where he was named man of the match for the 3rd time, the only goalkeeper to do so ever. He was also one of 3 nominees for the Golden Glove Award, losing out to Manuel Neuer of Germany. In May 2018, Navas was named in the final squad for the 2018 World Cup. He started all 3 group games, making 10 saves and conceding 5 goals. Panama, Mikel Murillo. Murillo was called up for Panama's national team, making his debut in 2016. On the 27th of April 2016, Murillo scored his first goal with Panama in a 2-1 victory over Martinique. Murillo started 3 of Panama's 10 CONCACAF hexagonal matches in the final round of the 2018 World Cup qualifying, helping Panama qualify for its first World Cup. In May 2018, he was named to Panama's final 23-man squad for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Murillo was a starting right-back in Panama's group stage losses to Belgium and England. He received a yellow card in each of the 2 matches, making him ineligible to play in the team's final group match against Tunisia. I'm just going to turn the light on because it's getting a bit dark. Right, Bermuda. I've gone with Nahki Wells. Wells made his international debut for Bermuda in 2007. Wells also made 4 unofficial international appearances for Bermuda in the 2007 Island Games. In the late August 2011, Wells was recalled by Bermuda, joining their squad for the FIFA World Cup qualifying matches in early September 2011. Wells appeared in 5 2014 World Cup qualifying matches for Bermuda against Barbados, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. Wells was described as one of Bermuda's most promising players with an exceptionally bright future. In February 2012, by then Sports Minister Glenn Blakeney, and was honoured by Premier Craig Cannonier in June 2013. He has been described as the country's star footballer. In May 2019, he was named to Bermuda's 40-man provisional squad for the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Later that month, he was named to the final 23-man squad. At the tournament, Wells scored twice, netting goals against Costa Rica in a 2-1 defeat and against Nicaragua in a 2-0 victory. For the Bahamas, I've gone with Leslie Saint-Fleur. Saint-Fleur made his debut for the Bahamas in a September 2006 Caribbean Cup qualification match against the Cayman Islands and has earned a total of 20 caps, scoring 10 goals. He has represented his country in 7 FIFA World Cup qualification games. In a 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifier in July 2014, the Bahamas beat Turks and Caicos Islands 6-0. Of the 6 goals scored by the national team, he scored an unbelievable 5 goals. This single match shot him to the top of the Bahamas goal scoring charts with 6 goals, of which there is now 10. He has also represented the Bahamas in international beach soccer, whatever that is. For the Turks and Caicos Islands, I've gone with Billy Forbes. He made his debut for the Turks and Caicos in the February 2008 World Cup qualification match against St. Lucia and has earned a total of 13 caps, scoring 8 goals. He represented his country in 2 World Cup qualification games. For Cuba, I've gone with Onel Hernandez. Hernandez has represented Germany once at under 18 level in a match against Ukraine in 2010. In November 2018, Hernandez was called up for the first time by Cuba, but will not be permitted to play due to the political rules that only allows Cuba-based players to take part in national team matches, which is a bit stupid, really, considering he is their best player. For the Cayman Islands, I've gone with Mark Ebanks. Ebanks represented the Cayman Islands during the World Cup qualifying matches in 2011. For Jamaica, I've gone with Leon Bailey. Bailey played in a friendly match for Jamaica's under-23s on the 8th of March 2015 versus the Cayman Islands under-23 side, where he scored directly from a free kick. In March 2017, it was reported that Bailey would refuse Jamaica's call-ups until the standards of Jamaican football had improved. In September 2017, Bailey told German football magazine Kicker, "They always want me to play for Jamaica, but I have had personal problems with the association since I was 11 or 12 years old." In January 2018, Winfried Schaffer, the former Jamaican national team coach, told a German newspaper, Bild, "I really wanted to make him a national player. I've invited him several times, among others to the Gold Cup in America and to international matches. I also called a Genk, but his stepfather blocked everything." Bailey was thought to have accepted a call in October 2018, but reneged after the demanding that his brother, Carl Butler, who currently plays for reserves of FC Juniors or in the Austrian second Liga, be called up too. In May 2019, Bailey was named to the Jamaican provisional squad for the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup, with Bailey officially announcing that he would accept the call-up and represent the Reggae Boys. He would earn his first Jamaican international cap on the 17th of June 2019 against Honduras. Bailey scored his first goal for Jamaica on September 6, 2019 against Antigua and Barbuda, netting the fifth goal in a 6-0 victory in the CONCACAF Nations League play. Bailey was thought to have been eligible to represent England as he has two grandparents who have British citizenship. However, he is not eligible to play for England as none of his grandparents were born in England. He does sound a bit whiny, this player, I'm not going to lie. For Haiti, I've gone with Derek Etienne Jr. Though born and raised in the United States, Etienne chose to represent Haiti in international competition, becoming the third member of his family to do so after his father and uncle. He was a member of the Haiti under-17 team that competed in the 2013 CONCACAF under-17 championship in Panama, as well as Haiti's under-20s team that competed in the 2015 CONCACAF under-20 championship in Jamaica. He was a member of Haiti's under-23s team as well. On the 9th of November 2016, he made his first senior team appearance for Haiti, coming on as a substitute in a 5-2 loss to French Guiana in the third round of the 2017 Caribbean Cup qualification. His first international goal on the 8th of January 2017 against Trinidad and Tobago in the 2017 Caribbean Cup qualification 5th place playoff. In the summer of 2019, Etienne competed in the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup, helping Haiti win the Group B after defeating Bermuda, Nicaragua and Costa Rica to advance to the knockout stage. After upsetting Canada 3-2 in the quarter-final match, Haiti advanced to the semi-finals of the Gold Cup for the first time in the national team history, but fell short in a 1-0 loss to Mexico after extra time. For the Dominican Republic, I've gone with Mariano Diaz. Mariano is eligible for the Dominican Republic through his mother, a native San Juan de la Maguana. He made his international debut on the 24th of March 2013 in a friendly against neighbours Haiti, the last goal of a 3-1 victory. He later retired from the national team to focus his career at Real Madrid, and also to avoid being cap-tied with the Dominican Republic in the view of a possible call-up for the Spanish national team. In December 2017, then Spain manager Julen Lopetegui said he was monitoring Mariano for a call-up. For Puerto Rico, I've gone with Zarek Valentin. Valentin has been a member of various US youth national teams, including under-20s, under-18s, under-17s and under-15s. He has 29 caps for the United States under-20s men's national soccer team. Valentin was a valuable part of the 2010 Milk Cup winning squad. He assisted the final goal in a 3-0 victory over Northern Ireland in the final. On the September 15th, 2016, Valentin was called up to the Puerto Rico national team by coach Carlos Garcia Cantarero, ahead of the two 2017 Caribbean Cup qualifying games against Curacao and Antigua and Barbuda, although he did not appear in those matches. In October 2020, it was confirmed that Zarek Valentin agreed to represent Puerto Rico internationally for the upcoming 2022 FIFA World Cup qualification set to start in 2021. For the British Virgin Islands, I've gone with Matthew Bell. Bell was called up to the British Virgin Islands squad and made his debut on the 26th of March 2015 in a 3-2 defeat to Dominica at Windsor Park in the first round of qualifying for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. He played in a reverse fixture 3 days later, a 0-0 draw which eliminated the British Virgin Islands from competition. For the US Virgin Islands, I've gone with Aaron Dennis. Aaron Dennis, aged 28, is a United States Virgin Islands soccer player who plays for the New York Cosmos in the National Premier Soccer League, making 7 appearances and scoring twice versus Anguilla and Saint Martin. For Anguilla, I've gone with Ryan Liddy. Liddy made his senior international debut on the 5th of March 2000 in a 3-1 away defeat to the Bahamas during the World Cup qualifying. For St Kitts and Nevis, I've gone with Romain Sawyers. Sawyers represented St Kitts and Nevis national under-23 football team in the second round of the Caribbean Football Union's qualifying phase for the 2012 CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. In the 3 games the team played, he scored 4 goals. He was called up to the full team for the qualification for the 2012 Caribbean Cup. He scored a goal and claimed an assist on his debut in a 2-0 win over Anguilla at the Warner Park Sporting Complex in Bastere. For Antigua and Barbuda, I've gone with Marlon Romeo. Marlon Romeo, aged 25, is an Antiguan professional footballer who plays for Millwall. He plays as a defender and has made 12 appearances without a goal. For Montserrat, I've gone with Lyle Taylor. In March 2015, Taylor was called up to play for the Montserrat national team to play in their qualification ties for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Taylor is eligible to represent the Caribbean nation through his grandparents. He made his full international debut against Curacao on the 27th of March 2015 and scored his first international goal in the same game. For Dominica, I've gone with Glenson Prince. He was part of a 2015 Windward Islands tournament team. The last 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification match he played was in the second leg of a 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification against Canada. He's made 56 appearances for Dominica so far. For St. Lucia, I've gone with Giannoy Doniffian. Giannoy Doniffian, aged 27, is a St. Lucian professional footballer who plays as a defender for Fleetwood Town on loan from Ipswich Town. Usually as a centre-back, he's capable of playing right back, left back or wing back. I'm not too sure, to be fair, why he hasn't had an international appearance, as it would certainly improve the team. Could be something to do with how I mentioned earlier that they only accept people in the native league. For St Vincent and the Grenadines, I've gone with Alex Anderson. Anderson made his international debut on the 2nd of February 2014 in a friendly against Dominica. After a strong start to his international career, Anderson was named to the squad for the 2014 Windward Islands tournament and the 2014 Caribbean Cup qualification. Anderson went on to score 2 goals during the Windward Islands tournament and 5 during the Caribbean Cup qualification, before SVG, which is sort of for the country's name, were eliminated, making him ranked among the top goal scorers for during the qualification. In May 2015, Anderson was called up for 2 under-23 matches against Dominica in the 2015 CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship qualification, and 2 matches with the senior squad against Guyana as part of the opening round of the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification. Anderson scored a goal and was named team captain for the opening under-23s game. SVG won 2-0. Anderson scored in the second fixture a 3-0 victory, sending SVG to the next round of qualification. Anderson was called up to the under-23s squad again in August 2015 for matches against Haiti in the final round of qualification. For Barbados, I've gone with former Derby County player Nick Blackman, although I would rather not associate ourselves with him. He's an awful player. But Barbados don't have much better. According to Blackman, he was eligible actually to represent England, Barbados, the Netherlands, Poland, or Israel at international level. Probably explains why it's taking so long to decide, eh? Barbados through the father, the Netherlands and Poland through his maternal grandparents, and Israel through family members, whoever they are. In 2019, Blackman decided to represent Barbados at international level. Bit late, aren't you? For Grenada, I've gone for Chandon Baptiste. Baptiste made 3 friendly appearances for Grenada during the 2017-18 season and scored 1 goal. He was named in the squad for 4 2019-20 CONCACAF Nations League qualifying matches in September 2019, but later declined the call-up in order to retain his potential eligibility for England. I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to make it, I'm not going to lie. For Trinidad and Tobago, I've gone with Levi Garcia. Garcia and Tobago on various levels of international competition, having been capped for the under-17, under-20 and the Trinidad and Tobago national teams. He made his international debut for the under-17 team after replacing Brent Sam in the second half of their final match to help the Soccer Warriors earn qualification for the 2013 CONCACAF Under-17 Championship. During the continental tournament, he made 2 consecutive starts in a loss to Canada and in a 2-0 win against Costa Rica to advance to the knockout round. However, following a 4-2 loss to host Panama, the Soccer Warriors fell 1 win short of qualifying for the 2013 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. In September 2014, Garcia represented the Under-20 team in central midfield en route to winning the 2014 Caribbean Under-20 Championship and qualifying for the 2015 CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. Although he made 4 appearances during the CONCACAF Championship and impressed several European scouts, the Soccer Warriors finished a disappointing 4th in their groups, with just 1 win and failed to qualify for the 2015 FIFA Under-20s World Cup. For Aruba, I've gone with Gregor Breenberg. Breenberg made his debut for Aruba in a June 2015 FIFA World Cup qualification match against Barbados, and as of October 2020 earned a total of 7 caps, scoring 1 goal. He represented his country in 4 World Cup qualifiers. And last but not least is Curaçao, with Leandro Bacuna. Born in the Netherlands to parents of Curaçaoan descent, Bacuna played for the Netherlands Antilles under-20 side, as well as various youth Dutch teams. He received his first Curaçao national team call-up in the March of 2016, earning his first cap in a 1-0 loss to Barbados. Now, that really hurt my voice, so I hope you enjoyed very much. I'm going to be carrying on this mini-series. Might get a glass of water next time, though. And on Thursday, we were doing a history of your club about Blackburn Rovers. And then next week, I'll be doing the best South American football team. So subscribe if you're new, and see you around.